Hey, this is your boy DJ Wolf here. You know, I got a bad feeling, and I've been noticing this lately with black women. I mean, comments that some black women make is just like, really? The Me Too movement, man, as of late, are really starting to really feel themselves. Because now, the comments have gotten to a point where now they kind of think that they can just, you know, and they have, to be honest. They've infiltrated the minds of black women for 40, 50 years. Now, I know some of y'all black women are like, yeah, you ain't doing my mind. Bullshit. Okay? I can hear it. Y'all had this attitude towards black men since the 1960s. I'm telling you right up front. This is what I know for a fact. Not only what I know for a fact, but from older men who have actually told me that times have changed behind that. And it's true. It's 100%. Y'all know it. Y'all didn't feel that way prior to that. You know? Gloria Steinem has started that shit and it's been going ever since. Your attitudes have got worse and worse every decade. And now the Me Too movement just added insult to injury or salt to the wound, so to speak, because now a lot of y'all starting to do that mess. You don't own me. You don't tell me where to go. I ain't got time to do that because I got to go do this. Oh, really? The attitudes is just like, it's like across the board, older and younger women. That's making it even worse. You know? And just like y'all forgot not only where y'all came from, y'all forgot who you're with. You know? And I've noticed that though. It's just ridiculous. And it's ruining the fabric of the relationship between a black man and black woman. On some respects. On a lot of respects, but that's another whole issue. I'm not saying nothing out of turn. This Me Too movement generations and all that, it's a bunch of crap. And don't get me wrong. I don't condone any man for abusing any woman. Period. I don't condone that, period. I really do not condone that. You know, I've seen that happen with women being abused by guys. I've seen it firsthand. And I don't condone it at all. But by the same token, women should not forget, if you're in a relationship with a guy, the last thing you want, especially a good relationship, the last thing you want to do is disrespect that guy. You know? So I'm going to say it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't sit there and go around saying this, that, and the third to a man that you supposedly love and respect, and then go dog him out for no goddamn reason the next minute. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it's unacceptable. It really is. You know? It's funny how women like men to be caring and strong and sensitive, but yet they're the same guys who you say are not doing that, well, they are doing it, and they're the same guys that you don't, you know, 1 minute you're there with them on it, and the next minute you're like, well, you don't, you know, you ain't got to ask me that, all that, just come out, just, you know, just wishy-washy. Completely wishy-washy. Y'all let that shit get to your head. And that's the problem. That's the number one problem. And y'all wonder why black men don't want to commit? You wonder why black men don't want to get serious with y'all? You wonder why black men go out and go after other women other than yourselves? You wonder why black men cheat on you? Fuck out of here. You know? All this, you know, black men don't get involved with black women to hear all that bullshit attitude, man. Seriously, though. Black men today, have always had to put up with bullshit from other people on a daily basis. You know, we put up with bullshit from other men on the job, you know, and I'm talking about like maybe managers or whatever, and other people in general. We put up with this shit all the time, 24/7, you know. And we always gotta be up for the challenge no matter what. That's just the bottom line. People are size up black men all the time. They do it all the time. Trust me, I know. They do it. Even if you think they ain't doing it, they do it. Don't care who you are. You know? Y'all women gotta understand, man, hey, y'all the one we need in a hip pocket. I mean, I ain't gonna say hip pocket. And you know, beside us, man. But y'all want to go out the mouth, well, we gotta do our own thing. No, we gotta do our own thing, we and you. If you out there trying to do your own thing beside us, that's more like a divide and conquer to me. I'm sorry. It is. And I don't necessarily roll with that, man. I mean, I understand you got your own independence of certain things and this, that, and the third, but to a point where all of a sudden now you don't think that you need to be in a revolved relationship with your man. All of a sudden you want this additional freedom, like as though you never was with a guy. You know, I mean, I'm telling you, man, black women, I'll tell you right now, and I hate to say it, I swear, sometimes y'all gonna ass backwards. Y'all talking about guys. Really? Y'all worse than we are. Y'all sit there had babies with 20 different guys and 5 different kids. You know? And you ain't married to nobody. That's how much of a commitment you are to yourself. But then when you get into that rut, all of a sudden, oh, I gotta get with my girlfriend. We gotta go do this. Y'all know about commitment. Y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I don't give a fuck. I'm putting this right here, and I don't care if you like it or not. I'm gonna say it. Black women are less committed to relationships than men are. I'm telling you. Even the ones who pretend like they are not really committed to relationships with black men. They're not. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, you kind of feel like you tied down when it comes with you and your man. Okay? Why the fuck would you be involved in a relationship with a guy if you didn't want to do anything with him? You know? If you want your so-called independence, why get involved? It ain't about you wanting your independence. You want that little added push, what do you call it? That cush security with that guy. Just in case your independence fall flat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all think y'all slick. You want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to sit there and talk about, ooh, I'm independent and blah, 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 but yet you want that little security on the side. Just in case the independent thing don't work out. Oh, yeah, I know. That's what y'all do. That's the shit y'all do all the time. You know, don't get me wrong. And I'm being very serious. I love black women. I love my sisters. I ain't gonna lie. I love y'all, man. But y'all don't respect us in the same manner. Y'all don't. I'm telling you, you don't. Real talk. I wish like hell you did, but y'all don't. You just don't. I mean, I see it all the time. You know, y'all ain't got the same love for us, man. There's no doubt about it. Y'all don't have the same love. Y'all pretend like y'all got the same love, but y'all don't. Y'all sneaky as fuck. You sit there and see this guy doing fine. I mean, I've been through a situation. I talked about it before. I was just many years ago. I'm about 19, 20 years old at the time. 19, 20 years old. I'm on the bus, probably a short walk from my house. Okay, just right down the street. Just a short walk from my house, nevertheless. Get on the bus. Lo and behold, who I get on the bus with? A girl that lived on my street with me for about 10 years. Never gave me time of day. And rumor has she, you know, I don't know. I ain't gonna really say. Well, I guess I could say it because y'all know what I'm talking about anyway. Then had some Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know, leave it at that. And of course, she had three kids. All 3 kids were on the bus with her. The girl ain't 21. If 21, she barely 21. You know, 3 kids. Not married in the first. And I'm not even sure she was working. She might have been, but I don't know because it was in the morning time, so I mean it's possible. Anyway, all of a sudden she wanted to throw some vibe on me. You know, I'm saying, yeah, you know, you gotta live down the street, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm dapper like a mug at the time, Jerry curl, on point. Trust me, it was on point. You know, and you know, I was looking sharp. You know. Like I was an executive somewhere with a briefcase. Just going to shop court. She ain't know that. I ain't telling. But you know, she's trying to put on. You want to go dinner? So I said, yeah, sure. So of course I went over to the house a couple of days later to try to see if she wanted to go out. nothing doing. No, not where she probably was around, and they knew who I was talking about. I mean, her family did, but then I don't know. I just said forget. I gave up. I said that was it. That was a wrap. I said, you know what? The entire bros playing games. That's what black women do. They always want to have the options available for their ass, but they never really want to get serious with the main thing who's about them. They don't. None of them do. Seriously, they always want to have a little option, the spare pocket, because they think all guys do it. Not all guys. Most guys don't do it. I don't do it. You know, when I was single and I was much younger, when bros was playing games on you and shit, yeah, of course I did. You know, but when you settle down, man, you gotta change your ways. You just can't sit there and have the same mentality you had when you was out there wild and styling. And that go for both men and women. At some point, when you commit and you settle down, you say, hey, with this ring ID wet. And that's what the fuck you supposed to do. You're not supposed to be playing head games with people like that, man. You know, because that's costly for people. It really is extremely costly for people. Nobody got that kind of time no more, me be doing that game, man. And you're really playing a deadly game when you do that, because some people don't put up with this shit. For real. I don't even suggest that you do that anyway. But at least if you're going to not be serious about that person, let that person know. Don't play head games with people like that, man. I'm just saying. Don't play them kind of head games. Some people don't put up with that kind of stuff, man. Just be honest with them and let them know, hey, you know, and, you know, before you get to that point where y'all supposedly want to get serious. You know, you got some people just want to act like they want to get serious, and then all of a sudden they get in real good, and all of a sudden they want to play around you. You know, and that's the problem, man. That's why you have such problems, you know, with relationships, especially in our communities, man. And you know, it's complete bullshit as far as I'm concerned. It's absolute 100% BS. You know, and it ain't right. That's why sometimes I be like, man, boy. You know, and I'll be honest. I've been in a relationship for, you know, for a very long time, my old lady. But I don't think I would ever try to look, or would even want to look elsewhere. Even if I had to, I'd be like, I would accept it. But I'd be at the point like, you know what? I'm not going to even look no more. I'm just going to be single if I had to be. God willing. I'm not God willing. I'm sorry. God forbid that I had to be. I would just say, you know what? I'm just not going to even pursue dating anymore. Because I'll be honest with you. I'm in my mid 50s now, and I don't think I would even want to be out there dating anymore, because I wouldn't know how to go about it again. I'm being totally honest. I honestly would not. I'd feel uncomfortable. Yeah, as a man, I'm saying that. I know how to go about it, but I don't know. I think for me it would be more of a trust issue, because at my age now, I don't think many women would be out there they'd be about the business of looking for security. And the Me Too movement has helped allow women to think that. Yeah, they have. But they'll say, no, it's about us having our independence. Bullshit. That's one of the biggest misnomers of all time. Women looking to have their independence. No, they not exactly. They are, but to a point. To a point. You know, they're looking for that security. Trust me on that. I know they are. And our women in general, and I can honestly say for a fact, are fickle like a motherfucker. They are fickle. Now, let me get on another topic that's kind of relatable to this. Them church friends, that is. Or any friends that is, really. Brothers, you gotta watch out for them. They're the ones that get all up in your business with your significant other, of course. And they the main ones that will infiltrate and put out all kind of bullshit to them. And they'll listen to them. Sometimes they'll listen to them before they even talk to you. I'm telling you, they'll do it. They'll do it in a heartbeat. I've seen it happen. You know, my girlfriend, you know, blah, 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 blah. You on there all the time. I tell you. And black women fall for it. Hook, line, line and sinker every damn time. They don't care. You know, because they think half of them know what they're talking about, half of them don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Half of them be looking for what they got. You know, I'm telling you. And that goes for them so-called, some of them so-called church friends too. They do the same shit. Keep up shit. I'm telling you. Well, yo, man, blah, blah. You know, if they don't like your man because you like him, then they're going to try to find a way not to like them, to make them not like you either. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all brothers know exactly what I mean. I'm just keeping it 100. I know some of y'all women, nah, that ain't always. No, that is true 100% of the time. I could take this shit back all the way to the late 70s on y'all ass. Trust me on that. It has always worked that way. Because that's what y'all about. Y'all about infiltration into other people's relations. Am I lying? A lot of y'all, especially some of y'all old heads around my age, know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just keeping it honest. I'm keeping it very honest. And y'all know I am. I'm not going to bullshit. And this goes out for the young heads and the older heads as well, because some of y'all young heads don't really realize that. Because I'm telling you, I've talked to some young heads. Some of these young heads, I think, oh, I'm in love. This girl the one. She the one. And it don't be about the one. And I told somebody that one time, I said, years ago, I was like, dude, she ain't the one. I'm telling you right now, she's not even close to wifey material. I could see that a mile away. I just didn't understand why he couldn't see it. You know. And she wasn't all that. That's what makes it even worse. How could you not see a chick that's not only not wifey material, but ain't all that from the start? That's what made it even worse. I said, dude, you could do better than that. And eventually it did. But the one that he could have done, that the guy could have done better with, was 10 times better than her, and he didn't want to roll with her. I said, oh my God. No, you're wrong. You're totally wrong. This is the right one. This is the one you should be rolling with. Never mind, I digress. But what I'm basically saying, though, for real, brothers. If a black woman tell you that you can't date outside your race, you go right on ahead and do it. Because this is my next point I'm going to get to right now. What her name? Meghan Markle, whatever their chick name, the one that got married to the prince. I mean, Prince Harry. Look in the case for her. Now, she was married to a white guy before for a few years. I guess he was a producer, last I checked. And now all of a sudden, she ain't with him no more. But I'm surprised that Prince Harry would marry a chick that had been married before. I don't know that they usually do that or not. Not that it make a difference. But I don't know. I'm on the fence about that whole situation anyway. I kind of am. You know, I'm not biased about the fact that she married because you know, if it's really about love. But you never know, man. First of all, they say she's a commoner and all that. You know, she's not a commoner. The family came from money, though. But she's not a commoner. They ain't rich, but she's not a commoner. Let's be real. But I'm kind of on the fence about that whole thing. You know, but hey, they're old enough to get married. I didn't know she was older than him. They said she was a couple years older than he is. But here's what I'm getting at. Why is it, and I don't really care, but why is it when a black woman marries a white guy, especially a famous black woman, marries a white guy, somewhat famous, black women don't have a problem with it. Matter of fact, they get googly-eyed, they get creamy in the panties. Ooh, child. She gonna be, them kids gonna have good hair, pretty hair. Ooh, they gonna be so pretty. Ooh. They just squirm in their drawers. Let's be honest about that. This thing goes, I mean, when I hear stuff about like that reminds me when I was a little kid back in the late 60s, early 70s. Well, primarily 70s, though. I used to hear black women talk like that all the time. about very light-skinned kids. They revel in that shit. I'm telling you right now, and they still do. It hasn't changed. The same stuff you hear how black women go Google over light-skinned kids or half-white kids or whatever. It's the same shit they did when I grew up. It's no different. It's no different. It's the same. They go over. They get Google about the same thing. They get Google it all over about it. Yeah. And then you have a black mom. Yes, we got our black queen. Our black. She's not even a princess. She hasn't even officially been called princess yet. Really? Well, she would be soon. But I'm just saying. And they want to say queen. She won't be queen. I don't think she's going to be queen because of her lineage. Doubt that. The lineage probably likely will be with their future children. You know. But what I'm saying, it's amazing, and this is what I'm trying to get to. Why is it that? Oh my God! That girl. Hey. Never walk around by me looking like that. Anyway, the lineage, but let me get past that. Nevertheless, it's funny how black women don't have a problem with black women marrying white guys, and that's for the most of the time. Because I have relatives right now. Well, I know one in particular. She, her baby daddy is a white boy. And don't get me wrong, the little baby is a handsome little fella. But, of course, he did her the way they all do it. Fuck him, dumb. Fuck him, dumb. You know? But it also amazes me that although black women don't have a problem with other black women dating white guys or marrying white guys, having kids with them, let you be a brother do that shit. Let you be an NFL star, NBA star, football star, actor, aka Donald Glover. They have a problem with it every time. Matter of fact, they did. But then you got some simp ass black guys who say the same stupid shit. Well, you know, he married outside race, but yeah, he talking about that this is America. He's supposed to be pro-black. Oh, so if Serena Williams is talking pro-black, and she has, and she marries a white guy and have a half black baby from the white guy, y'all wouldn't have a problem with that. But if Donald Glover is talking about that, and he has too, with a white woman, then it's an issue. Really? Really? You guys are retarded. And I'm saying it again. Anybody who even thinks that it's any different from the way it is when a black guy has kids with white women any more different than when a black woman does it with a white guy or get married to or whatever, y'all retarded. It's no different. It's the same thing. But yep, black men are held under a certain standard. When you make that kind of paper and cheddar, you expect it to be able to have a black queen, so y'all be bringing it into the neighborhood. They ain't gonna make a difference about the neighborhoods or not. Won't make a damn difference. Won't make a goddamn difference about the neighborhood or woman. It's got to be to make a long story short. If you decide to marry a woman of your race or whatever, is she gonna make it any better for you? Depends on the woman. If you don't love that woman, it ain't gonna make it any better. You know? But y'all look at it, what she'll benefit at. That's all y'all care about. Y'all don't care about what's gonna make the man happy. You know? This is why guys like Donald Glover and others decide, hey, they want to date a woman who they love and not about race for them. But you only seem to understand when Serena Williams or somebody like Meghan Markle, who marries the prince, all of a sudden, that's okay. That's the norm for y'all. It ain't normal for a black guy to marry or be involved in a relationship with a woman outside their race, but it's okay for a black woman to do it. That's a fucking double standard to me. That's bullshit. You know? That's complete BS. For the most part, personally, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. You know? But why is it there's always a double standard when black women see brothers do it? I think that's complete bullshit, though. I'm sorry, that's complete bullshit. You know, I almost didn't watch the wedding because of that, but I decided to go ahead and watch the wedding because I wanted to see who was going to be there. And of course, Serena Williams, you know, she was going to be there. Matter of fact, I think she was outside of Meghan Markle's mother, who you almost didn't see at all. Pretty much was only well-known black celebrity I remember being there. Matter of fact, there weren't a lot of black celebrities there at all. Oh yeah, Idris Elba. There's only two I can think of. Idris Elba's from that way, so he's from there. So, but my thing of it is, it's how can I put it? I don't know if the marriage is gonna last. It could. It might. This is a woman who's been divorced before from a white guy, you know. But like I said, I don't like the double standard that black women put on black men on everything. And they contradict themselves on everything. And it's a fact. Y'all black women contradict everything when it comes to black men. Y'all have proven that beyond a reasonable doubt. Even among black men, you've done that. You know? You might be with a guy you think is too much of a square, so you decide, even whether you're single or not, I'm going to go get with this other guy because he make more money and blah, 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 blah. Sight unseen. Y'all don't care. You start arguing with the motherfucker and act like, oh, I got a problem with this and I got a problem with that, and you still roll with him, you still roll with the other guy. No matter how good the other, the not so, you know, the guy who you with doesn't hold to the standards of the guy that you'd rather be with or one you want to get with. You totally don't have no respect for the guy that you already with. Y'all don't. Y'all play them head games all the time, man. And it's no wonder the black guys go out and date outside the race. And you know what? I don't fucking blame them one goddamn bit. I hope they continue to do so. You know, but then you got some of those some simpish, conscious brothers who be like, "Yo, you can't do that, man. How you gonna say didn't do that against your sisters?" The same sisters some of y'all motherfuckers only take care of any goddamn way. You know, but they love that shit. They love it. Oh yeah. Until they fall hard times, they be like, want to get the simp guy, or the guy who they think is a simp, or a guy who they think is gonna be a goody for them. Take care of, like the one girl tried to do me many years ago, which I'm glad I didn't fall for. You know, she was just looking for opportunity, looking for possibilities. I guess I wasn't possibility enough for her. Fuck all that. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Tell y'all guys, man. If you want to outside your race, hey. I mean, even if they're not white, you still dating outside your race if they ain't black. And I'll be honest, I don't really have much of a problem with that, because you know what? Black women do it all the time. But let you do it, though. They got an issue about it. It's a double standard. It's a double standard with the Me Too movement on a lot of stuff, too. No matter what you do. And I do feel as brothers in 2018, man, black women are kind of smelling themselves on some respect. I know they are. You know, it's not right, but you know, hey, just move on and don't worry about it. But I tell y'all, brothers, today, if you have future NFL players and MLB and NBA and what have you, don't sell for them sisters with them multiple kids, man. Nobody, nothing but problems. Unless you already had kids with them, that's another story. But if you trying to be some dude trying to be a captain, save a hoe or save no, I call Captain Satan, no. Don't even do it. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's really not. Just here to let you know, guys. Gals. I mean, well, definitely guys. Here to let you know, not worth the trouble.